Good evening, everybody. How are we all? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a good week. Just bear with me whilst I do a little bit of admin. And we're done. Right. So, back to Conrad Stevenson. As promised, I have found out where I was going wrong last time. So, hopefully we'll be able to go straight into the church map and start getting some ghosts released. Be good? While we're at it, we'll try and get some more. I think. Oh, we need more. Have a look. Just double check. I think we need one last bit of voice from the demon. Yeah. Oh, do you need a couple of bits from the demon? Okay. So, before we go, we'll check which voice lines we've picked up. So, inbox. We want the cult in the woods. The archives relating to the demon, which is you. Try to summon a demon, and please have evidence. Cult. We'll check the audio. There we go. So, which EVP questions asked? Anyone there who would like to speak with me? You'd like to tell me? Do you know I'm here? Right, so we've basically got all the left-hand side of the questions done. Go in. Woods. Rips, which... Original colonist and shadow in the forest. You know what, I will double check as well. Wiki. Slimes. So, we need the red one for the two residual, and the blue one for the shadow. So yeah, like I say, I have found out where I went wrong. We're trying to release release all three of them. There's a good guide on the theme page on the theme store that is really helpful. So I had a quick look in there, found out the.
I'm working toward.
Yeah, we're about halfway. So let's go release the camera. Take you. No. We'll take you. Take you. No, I might not take you. We'll just take the camera. We can't get the EMF yet. Actually, no, we might take the EMF. Just because you never know, we might capture something as we're going past. Head down to the woods. Not to the woods, to the crypts. So, I found out that whilst we were searching all the way around the crypts for the release location, it's actually outside of the crypts area. It's a part of the church map I've never seen before. So there's never ever been a reason to head over that way till now. So here we go. Right. Go with Timothy. So we found out, after checking the guide, I found out over here there's more graves. And it's actually this one with the broken... Yeah, they've got a small broken coffin in there. That's a child's grave, so that is the one we need. And you'll discover, hopefully, there we go, look. Look at flame then. There you go. That's what we were after. Let's go follow the orb. Right, so it's Timothy Williams.
I would like to acknowledge Timothy Williams' presence.
He's leading us a merry dance. The blanket.
I know this blanket is special to you. I see you wearing it as a cape. I thought you were a superhero when I first saw you.
Oh, there we go. We're on our way. Right. We've got to discover what his... What was the spirit's grief? Boredom?
What was I saying again?
No, not boredom. Almost had it. Come on, give me the sign. There we go. I mean, the good thing is now we've found this spot for Timothy. The same spot for Alice as well, his mother.
I would like to acknowledge Timothy Williams' presence.
I must admit, the path of the orb is quite childlike, the way it runs.
I know this blanket is special to you. I see you wearing it as a cape. I thought you were a superhero when I first saw you.
There you go, he's flying like a superhero, that's quite cool. It's not boredom. Submission.
I lost my train of thought.
No? Try again. I mean, that is kind of a good thing. Where is it? Come on. There we go. And he's off again. That's a shame. I was hoping that that'd count. Or would count. Oh, I need that. I need it lit. Or I can answer
I would like to
questions.
acknowledge Timothy Williams' presence.
Yeah, the way it sort of weaves in and out of the gravestones is quite childish.
I know this blanket is special to you. I see you wearing it as a cape.
It's either
I thought you were a
acceptance,
superhero when I first saw you.
possibly confusion. Go with confusion. Plus, obviously, he was killed.
It is probably very confusing why this happened, but your mother would love for you to take a break from playing and visit with her a bit.
There
Incredible.
he is, look.
I captured a ghost on film.
You got him. Bye, Timothy.
I need to ensure I put this relic somewhere safe.
That's one down. 2 to go. I should really fetch the audio recorder with me. Rather than the EMF. Anyway, we can fetch that next. We'll fetch both of them. That way we can try a bit of EVP. But that might be an idea, actually. Oh, and whilst I'm at it, I want to test the auto cam. Well, I might have to put all this down. Then we can remember to pick up the this blanket in the truck. Just remember to pick it up before we actually leave site. Right, so want you. Come on. Pick up what I want. Maybe just be too much on the shelf. Put you back over here. Pick you up. Pick you up. And we're good to go. Right, out the back of the truck, through into the woods. Yeah, the auto cam is still giving a bit of a frame rate drop, but not anywhere near as bad as we were having it the other night. But it's still quite stuttery though on the old stream. I'll have to see what I can do about that. Yeah, I'll have to see what we can do about that. See if we can get this in a reasonable position. We'll see if it stutters as well whilst it is. Yeah, so it is. Whilst I'm streaming, it's still stuttering, which is a shame. Yeah. While either the auto cam is in use, it's streams stuttering. Which is a big shame, really. Don't need camera. Go in here. Oh, so I thought I might have seen a quick check round here with the temperatures and the thing. EMF. There's the relic. Again. Oh, hello. Stay out of sight. Look. Wow. That's the demon. I'll go back for the for the audio recorder for the EVP. Yeah, it looks like there is an issue when I'm streaming with the auto cam, which is a shame. Because the auto cam is one of the best pieces of kit. I mean, it works fine when I'm not streaming, it just seems to be when I am streaming. I don't know what's causing it. But what I'll do is I'll put a bug report in for it and see if there's anything we can do. So I may just have to see if I can adjust some settings. Right. Let's go get you. Yeah, so that is the demon. And demons in this game are pretty horrible. Because if they see you and notice you, they will hunt you down and chase you. Which is why I was staying out of sight. And luckily we don't need the photo. Which is handy. Go in. Really auto minute. Adjustment. There you go. Should be able to hear the slightest bit of background noise. Tom. Stay out of sight if we can. Obviously we don't want to face. What the hell was that?
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Yeah, that's raised some goosebumps, that has. Kind of away. So where is one point? Yep, I am going deer hunting at the minute, Ideal. I've noticed I'm having a problem with the auto cam on stream.
Is this your home?
Because it's fine when I've got it in my hand.
Is this your home?
But when
Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here?
Yeah, when I switch the auto cam on, then the frame rate drops and the stream stutters. It's really quite bad. Then when I place it down with it switched on, again, the stream just carries on stuttering. I really need to make a video of it so I can show Kit.
Why are you here?
In fact, I'll show you what I mean.
Why are you here?
Yay, that's what I was
Wow,
after.
that sounded like a response. That is very interesting.
We got an achievement. Right, so we can hopefully get out of here safely. I'll show you what I mean. Let me pick up the auto cam. So when it's... Ooh. Stop buzzing. Okay. Let me get out of here and I can show you safely. So while I've got it in my hand, look. The stream... Gaming audio is a bit on the loud side compared to me. I can soon sort that out. How's that sound now? The reason I turned it up so loud was because when I put those on, you can't hear anything. That's why I turned it up a little bit. Yeah, so as I was saying, whilst I'm walking with the camera in hand with it switched off, it's fine. I switch it on. Whilst for me it's playing okay, you can probably see that the stream is stuttering, having a bit of a frame drop. And when I place it down on the ground, again you can see it is stuttering quite bad. Now it's okay because I've picked it up and it's not switched on. Yeah, so I need to have a work. I know it sort of can cause chugs when placed in lit areas, but that's mostly it. It's yeah, I think it's because I'm streaming it and recording it. Well, I think it's because of the stream, to be honest. I'm just doing it whilst it's streaming. Because I was having this problem on Tuesday night. Up his blanket. No. You. Yeah, I noticed it on Tuesday night. It was really terrible. Now I don't know if it's my encoder or I haven't got the encoding settings quite right. I knew I wasn't going to get much of the XP because of... That's what I was trying... Because I wasn't aiming to do a full run. You know what would be quite cool? If, you know, you're walking through here. You know, we've been on about Halloween and what have you, and what would be quite fun to see. It'd be quite fun to be able to walk through here and all of us check out the relics and get like an EMF reading off them or something. That'd be quite funny. As you never know with Kip. So, right, we don't need, to be honest, we don't need anything now. Notes wise, I know it'll may as well just go to the church. Yeah, I've not dropped any stream frames, so it's on the encoding side by the look of it. So I don't know what's doing it, whether I've got some kind of setting wrong but I can't change the settings. Hello. Hello. The game's crashed. Yeah, the game's locked. Don't know what's going on. Yeah, I can hear it. I hear the noise in the background. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just put a break screen on, then I'll restart the game.
2 sugars for me, please.
And we're back. We just double check that we have still got Timothy's blanket. Yes, we've still got Timothy's blanket, so he's released. That's good. Right, is it going to allow me to go into this location with no notes? There we go.
Feels like I'm really accomplishing something here. I believe I have more than half the ghosts released here at the church on Spruce Street.
Excellent. I don't know what that was then. Right, so we'll take the hand camera. We'll take one of you. Time to go play with Alice and release Alice. The plan is to release Alice, release the colonist. When I was trying to load the map a couple of days ago. It's strange how sometimes it does it. Whether it's because it's such a large map, I don't know. I might, after Saturday I've got a couple of weeks off, so I might try and do a couple of cheeky little streams. Testing the auto cam out, using different settings. Oh, you little so-and-so. I was hoping that the doll would be there. Oh, that's annoying. Tell you what I should have done. I should have fetched the other Vic with me. Hey, Billy. How are you? You well? I'm having problems with the auto camera again. Yeah, I know it's been optimized. We've missed the demon. Luckily we didn't get chased, but you missed the demon. Oh, has it been one of those days? Is it a thank God it's over Thursday? Yeah, we've been having problems with the automatic camera again. Still stuttering. It's not as bad, but... What's that? I'm hoping that that was just the deer. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh. I was hoping the thing would be here. I have found their relic, though. Okay, so I'm now going to have to go hunting for a relic. That's the demon relic. For some reason. Oh, it will spawn now. Of course it will. Got 100% on the audio. Kinda hoping that they could be there. But it's Friday tomorrow, which is good. I'm after Alice's relic. Oh, there's the Shadow's relic if I want to release the Shadow instead. And I can do that. I've got the Shadow to release. In fact, I might do that. Might do the Shadow. Of course, you're off to see EGX then. That'll put a happy smile on your face. Yeah, I've already got his relic. Yeah, I found I did the research and I found the release spot for the ghost now, so that's good. Okay, Alan Wake. Hopefully you'll be able to press him. I think it's the blue one for the shadow. One of those spots is tricky. Hopefully the next time I log in, it won't be tricky. I must admit I had to use a guide to find where the release spots are for the ghosts. Because the residual ghosts, Alice and William, their release spots somewhere I've never ever even looked at before. I assumed it was always around. It would just be around the crypt because that's where they seem to wander. Oh, can it? Let's do the shadow. Need that. Now, from what I was reading, I believe you go up here for the, there you go. That's what we're after. That's what I was trying to find the other night, and it now goes. Which ghost are you trying to communicate with?
I'd like to
Eyes.
acknowledge a presence who protects us from these woods.
Stop whispering. Club.
I understand you've been protecting these woods for a long time. I believe you have fulfilled your duty very well. I don't know much about your story, but you have been at your post for a long time, and your watch is over. Be at peace. I will take care of the Wintekoa. Wow, I took a photo of a ghost.
There we go. Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. I've noticed there was a lot of lag then.
I need to ensure I put this relic somewhere safe.
Or is it just lagging in general? Now, that release caused a lot of lag then for some reason. I don't know if it's my computer or if it's stream and trying to record it at the same time. Causing the issue. Might try and do a few streams where I don't record at the same time. Oh, the regular camera causes it too, does it? I never noticed it when you... Oh yeah, it is doing it. Okay, so it does look like there may be problems with the cameras. So I'll just see if I can work with Kip. If there's anything he can do. I mean, the other option, I might have to do some test streams while I'm off. And change some settings. Oh, that's a report. Is there a report already in for the cameras? That picture was fantastic. There we go. We only got 93. That's because we were only there to release the ghost. So we've got one more to release. We've got Alice to release. Oh, one is warranted. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll put a couple of clips together. One with the automatic camera and one with Alice, and one with the hand camera, and then put it in the bug reports on the forum. That'll be the job over the weekend.
Feels like I'm really accomplishing something here. I believe I have more than half the ghosts released here at the church on Spruce Street.
Right, yeah, we got one more to go. Just need the hand camera again and a residual. So get Alice. Yeah, I might play with the settings on my encoder and everything and see if... Yeah, I have done. That's why I think it's the streaming at the same time that's doing it. Seems to work fine when I'm not streaming. Like I say, whether it's trying... I don't know if it's because it's trying to do 2 lots of video encoding at the same time. There's what I'm after. And it's causing it, and that particular item was just a heavy overload and causing it to lag. Yeah, so the other night when I was trying to release the ghost, I've not realised there was this bit over here. It's a bit I'd never investigated before. I had to use a guide to find out that this was the release spot. Like I say, they don't cause an issue when I'm playing the game itself. they only seem to cause an issue when I'm playing the game and just recording. They don't cause an issue. But when I play the game, stream and record, then it does.
I'd like to acknowledge Alice Williams' presence.
Like I say, before I put in a bug report, I think I'm going to do some changing to the encoder settings. See,
It must have been miserable for you to be married to such a terrible person,
yeah,
and equally
this is a horrible
difficult to
story.
hide your son's father, who I assume gave you this doll as a reminder of what happiness feels like.
He was part of an abusive relationship. Or she was in an abusive relationship. Kind of happiness with another man who gave her Timothy.
I know how angry you must be with your husband. He paid for his crime, and it is time to be at peace with your son. What a rare experience to take a photo of a ghost.
Yeah, even with the hand camera, look, it's still chugging. There she goes. So,
I should make sure this relic is on me when I
maybe
leave.
that's something specific to encoding or what. Yeah, maybe. That's why I say it could be my PC just not up to it when it's streaming. Maybe it needs to be needs a bit of a power boost. Or maybe I just need to change the encoder settings. But that's, like I say, I've got those 2 weeks off, so I'll do some test streams and see if I can find a setting where it's happy. It's weird, I've only noticed it recently. Right. Yeah, so once I've done some testings and found out why it's happening or what's causing it, I'll put a bug report in. Like I say, I ought to try doing some streams where I'm not recording the video at the same time to see if that'll have an effect. There we go, she's gone. Released.
Hello, what's this then?
Oh, thanks, Ideal. Thank you for following. Yeah, it'd be cool if some of these gave off an EMF temper or some kind of thing for Halloween. So we've got all the relics apart from the demon. Yeah, no, it did seem fine. It did seem fine. I have changed a few settings. I might need to, like I say, I'll mess about and see what can be done. Right, next location, because the only one left we've got for the church now is the demon. So here we go. So we're going to Jefferson Street. We're saving the demon until Halloween. So my name is Dolores Slocum, and I am the mother of 3 children, Cece, Ernie, and Evie. Cece, my oldest child, has been worrying me with her behaviour. That's why I'm contacting you. Put things simply, I feel that I've been the best mother I can be. My Cece is beyond my reach. Don't want to disclose too much, but she has gotten herself in quite a mess recently. Gotten to the point where social services have been out to my home questioning my ability to my own children. It may seem ridiculous, but I believe she may be possessed by some terrible spirit. She did not always behave the way she does now. In fact, I distinctly recall her behaviour changing abruptly about 3 months ago. We've lived in our house for about 3 years. Within the first 6 months of living here, from time to time, I would see shadows passing in my peripheral. I work so much and I'm exhausted most of the time, so at the time I figured it was just me being so tired. However, 6 months after my initial sighting, I started hearing a woman's disembodied voice from beyond the walls. At first it seemed like maybe our neighbours had their TV up too loud. Now, after the last visit from social services, PC started talking in tongues. As I started to reflect on everything going on, I started to believe there is something paranormal going on. Over the last week, I have been trying to be more observant, knowing I was going to contact you. It seems like the shadows appear around the bedrooms of the house. I've heard the woman's voice in almost every room on the main floor, not as regularly as I see the shadows. Additionally, in my opinion, I believe there are unusual changes in temperature throughout the house. From what I've read online about these occurrences, I'm convinced there is some kind of spirit in our home. I just want things to be normal again. So, let's get these notes in. Is there anything Jefferson Street on the archives? There's just a bit of that. We haven't got any of the other additional research yet. And we'll go to Jefferson Street. See what we can find. Jefferson. There we go. The trouble, maybe a bit of trouble with this, because I like to use the automatic camera.
I feel terrible about Dolores' situation. Possession is such a controversial topic, and quality help is often difficult to find. I guess the best thing I can do to help is determine if anything paranormal is going on in their home. If it is, then I should obtain as much evidence as possible. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Well, with everything you've done so far, I've no doubt. So let's go in and get the usual temperatures and stuff. Luckily, the hello, anybody home? Right. The take temperature readings. Oh, ooh, hello. That detention notice. Cecilia Slocum. Rude, discourteous and disrespectful. Failure to complete classwork. Destructive to school property. Disturbing class. And fighting. Sounds pretty much like a normal day at secondary school. Cecilia was attempting what she called witchcraft to revive the frog we were dissecting today. She shouted profanities at me and her classmates while throwing the tray with the materials to the floor, and she also threatened a lab partner. Okay. This. Health and Human Services. This notice relates only to your in-home supportive services. Affect your receipt of social services. Case Cecilia Slocum, social work. During the last your eligibility for in-home supportive services with police. During the last follow-up, Renee tried to restrain Cecilia during a violent outburst. Cecilia overpowered Renee, knocking her to the ground where she bumped her head on the floor. Renee suffered a concussion and filed a form for this case. Due to the incident and many past events, we decided to withhold assigning another social worker. In other words, they daren't sending another one. Good thing about this home is there are only 3 locations, but that's
These temp readings are unusual.
there are only 3 ghosts.
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Got my recorder in the wrong place. Got one though.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Yeah, there's only 3 ghosts in this house. And because it's such a small house, it's quite easy to get a lot of the evidence.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating. The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Right, so what I should really be doing is looking for the rest of the research notes.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Now, I'm not sure.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Now, we know there's, because of Cecilia's possible possession,
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
we know there's a demon, and demons give off EVP. Give it a chance to warm up. And to see if there's research. Oh, crikey! That caught me off guard. Chances are that may have drained a lot of the battery on the audio recorder. Pretty much went straight through it. I can't remember exactly how many research pickups
That was a very
are.
unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Yeah, I know. I might have to go out to the van and just get some batteries to be on the safe side. The only reason I've come down here for the minute is for the research note. Depression or possession. Rhonda Defoe, 28-year-old woman, was charged with shooting and killing her family during a brisk spring evening in 1990. Police responded to a call from a residence in Old Town, a few miles west of the historical district, around 11 p.m. When they arrived, Rhonda was found on the sidewalk in front of her house with a lever-action rifle by her side and blood on her pajamas. On approach, she appeared to be unconscious and emergency services were called. Rhonda regained consciousness while receiving first aid. She began lashing out in a roar of curses and screams. Had to be sedated on site to ensure everybody's safety. That's frightening. When officers arrived at the front door, one officer reported that he could feel the house something, but quickly chalked it up to the sounds of a nearby train line. Oddly enough, the train had been down for maintenance that night. There's missing at least 3 pieces now. Well, I picked 3 up, but I know sometimes... Oh, here we go. Halloween crazy lips. Christine thought she could feel a presence in the basement as she folded her afternoon dress. She could have sworn she saw a shadow moving back and forth. The room always had a weird burnt smell, was always warm in there. Oh, there's another one. There's the summoning scroll. I know that sometimes when you pick up a piece of research, it does unlock one of the, it does unlock 1 or 2 others. I think that's all I'm going to get from down here. Yeah.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Oh Christ.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Right. So, just need a photo. A little bit more audio evidence.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
This might not work upstairs, EVP, but we can try it.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
It seems to be getting quite chatty.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Yes, it does work upstairs.
Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting. Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me?
Doubt I'll get any more from this
your home?
session. Tend to only get 1 per EVP session.
Is this your home?
Really? That's interesting.
Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here? Why are you here?
Yeah, normally when I do one of these, I tend to only get the 1 response.
Why are you here?
1 response per session anyway.
Can you tell me your name?
Probably the only safe way
Can
to
you tell
get
me your
those.
name?
I've heard a bit about the Trisolka, and I'm not happy. Right, so really, all we need now is... I think... Have they quietened down the demon?
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just need the photo, but whilst we're at it, we'll try and get some more audio. I'm sure they've quietened the demon down.
Wow,
That
that's
used to
great
be
audio
a lot
evidence.
louder. My only fear is going in that basement because I know what he can do.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
He can rush you. Nowhere to run. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what... He's well chatty,
Ooh,
isn't he?
that is eerie audio evidence.
We've got a lot
Ooh,
to say
that is
tonight.
eerie audio evidence.
That's loud still.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Yeah, I just assume that you only get the one response because they've used up all their energy to respond.
Wow, that's great audio evidence. What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Can respond with, is there anything in this place that we can use to annoy the ghosts? No, you know, like in the church how we've got the bell or we've got the rocking chair on Mr. Speakerstein. Oh, hello.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence. That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Oh, hello. There is. Put the cross back. Oh,
Wow,
there's
I
one.
took a photo of a ghost.
One of them. Just need the...
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Who doesn't go up towards the ceiling anymore? See if the demon is willing to
Is this your home?
speak to me.
Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here?
Oh, okay.
Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting.
He's got a lot to say. I'd like to stay in here as long as possible because I want to get all the voice lines of the shadow and the residual, if possible. So we can start releasing them. That's the aim tonight will be to finish off Jefferson tonight. There only being 3 ghosts. Then we can start next week on the lighthouse.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Come on, let's see if we can get
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
one more voice line from the demon.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me? Is this your home?
One more, come on.
Is this your home? Wow,
Thank
that
you
sounded like
very
a
much.
response. That is very interesting.
That's great. I just need your photo and then we'll be ready to sort you out on Halloween.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Right, so we can kind of ignore the demon for now, unless we could want to go down and try and get his photo. Haha, too right he's not. He's going to get his butt kicked right out of there. In fact, he's going to be the first demon I go for. Purely because I don't know what I'm doing with the demon. I know it does explain the releasing process. I figured because this is such a small location,
That was a very unusual noise.
that
I'll keep that as evidence.
it should be easier to do out of the three of them, just so I can get some experience. You know what? It reminds me of? You might not know, but you might understand. Have you ever seen Doctor Who? In one of the David Tennant episodes, there is a where he ends up in like a pit. There's like a depiction of Satan. It reminds me of that a little bit. Come on. Oh, did you not see the David Tennant episodes then? That's a shame. Yeah, they did a two-parter, Impossible Planet and Satan's. I don't care who started it.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Yeah, there was one where called it was a two-parter, Impossible Planet and Satan's Pit.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
And the Satan Devil reminds me of the fire demon in this.
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Hey, there's
Wow, that's
one.
great audio evidence.
Is it not? Shame. I mean, I know it's not everybody's taste, but we enjoy it. So we have
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
I just need the shadows picture.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence. Ugh, the battery died.
I'm not surprised. I'm surprised it lasted as long as that, to be honest. After our little run-in with the shadow.
Looks like the batteries are dead.
I'm just glad that the... There we go. The truck is literally just outside, thankfully. If I had to do the walk...
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Yeah, there are some people it doesn't. Some people it does. Got that one.
That was a very unusual noise.
After
I'll
Rhonda.
keep that as evidence.
Is it Rhonda that's the shadow? Or after the shadow, anyway. Oh, I've dropped some frames. I've dropped 18 frames. Not even registering as a percentage.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
I do think as well that the shadow's quite good in this because when it sees you, it sort of backs off and runs away. Quite handy rather than running towards you. That way it doesn't go through you and there's less chance of your battery dying. Yeah. What sort of books do you like reading?
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Yeah, the shadow tends to come from the kitchen and walks round to the bedroom.
That's extraordinary audio
Just
evidence.
doesn't seem to want to... Little cute dog. Turn that lamp. Cool. Have you read any Terry Pratchett books? I love Terry Pratchett. Cool. Is it a specific part of British history, or is it a specific period, or is it just history in general? At the moment, I'm trying to watch both sort of doorways with a shadow. Oh, Terry Pratchett's great. He certainly one of
That's
my...
extraordinary audio evidence.
Certainly one of my go-tos. Some of the characters and silliness that he introduces. Yeah, he's great, isn't he, Billy? I love Terry. His daughter's not bad either, I must admit. I don't know if you've seen it, Ideal. Have you heard of Good Omens? It's on Amazon a little while back. That was a well, it was a Terry Pratchett Neil Gaiman collaboration. Come on, Shadow. Oh yeah. Cool. I remember when Terry Pratchett died, it was quite funny. Apparently there was there was a petition made, and it was a lot of loads of Terry Pratchett.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Oh, you should watch Good Omens. It's good. Well, personally, I think it's good. Yeah, there was a load of Terry Pratchett fans made a petition up. They're trying to petition death to send back Terry Pratchett. Is very much a silly fantasy writer, but it's in. But the way he writes and some of the characters he introduces are fantastic. It's a bit like Douglas Adams in that sense. Come on, where are you, Shadow? Am I gonna have to come back? You're gonna force me to come back? That might not be a bad idea, you know. We've got everything we need. Shadows are usually one of the most photogenic ones. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Pratchett created an entire universe. Just astounding. Right. So let's have a look at archives. We have. Oh, we are still missing one piece of archive. Right. So that was Cecilia, and that's the demon. Oh, there we go. More about Rhonda. Failed this time, Jew. Sorry. Probably in the garage. Do you know, I've not looked in the garage. So yeah, so we can read what it says about Rhonda. Kathy, Rhonda's mother, begged to do. So it was Kathy. Damn it. Yeah. You alright, Jew? How's things? So Kathy is the one that we've seen already. Because I'm sure I've heard her talking about Rhonda. We have... That's more about the demon. Whose puzzle could this be? Well, it mentions the shadow, doesn't it? So it might be to do with the shadow. Yeah, it's going well. Well, I say it's going. It is going well. It's going well. We shadows. Got a voice and shadow in bedrooms. I'll have to have a look. We cleared out the church, apart from the demon. That's because we're saving the demon. We've now on to Jefferson. We've got all the audio lines for the demon in Jefferson. We'll get his picture. That is Kathy, Rhonda's mother, I'm assuming. And we've still got a lot of work to do on the shadow. So yeah, we're doing quite well. I'd quite like to get...
I feel terrible about
I'd quite like to get... Yeah, I never think to check here. It's not one that I'm aware of. Yeah, if we can get there's 3 ghosts in this house. So if I can get those 3 released tonight, sorry, if I can get those 2 released tonight, and there's also a demon, that'd be good. I have been having a lot of stuttering when using the cameras. It was working fine, then it's stopped being so good at the moment. Don't know why. I was saying I've got a couple of weeks off after Saturday, so I may do some test streams to see if I can see if it's an encoder setting. Right, let me get my equipment. Turn the lamp off. I don't want the lamp on. Got 1 ghost to release in here already.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating. The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
That's the ghost, surely. Not seen anything relic related. Full temperature.
These temp readings are unusual.
And the good thing about this place is it's actually quite a small location. Quite handy. We've had a run-in with a the shadow. We've had a run in with the shadow a couple of times already. We missed getting the photo. Okay, quite like more temperatures, please. That was the shadow. Oh no, that's just the air conditioner coming on.
Nothing paranormal about these
The
temperature
vents look-
readings.
Ooh, is straighten that up. Oh, that's what I was wondering. That's a relic that I need. We can, at least I know where that is. I can start releasing. No, you are quite chatty now, aren't you? I'm also looking for the final piece of research. Can't seem to find it. Ah, there it is, look. That's what I was missing. Quite like the last temperature reading. And we'll start the release. Shouldn't be too difficult to find because, like I say, it's such a small location. We've got this little bit upstairs. Then we have the basement. Basement down here. That's about it. There's a couple of little rooms in the basement, but there's nothing too big, so it shouldn't be, like I say, it shouldn't be too difficult. I'll tell you what I should do.
Rhonda, I'm counting to 3.
We don't need you. We'll put you down. I'm gonna take in the laser pen. The laser pen's quite handy in this situation. Because if I get it pointing like that, we just have to wait for the dots to change colour. That'll tell us when there is a ghost. Not sure if that's... sure if that is. That's a better position.
Something is going
Oh.
on here. These temperature
There we
readings
go.
are definitely paranormal.
That'll help.
Don't forget your jacket!
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Right. Now we've done that, let's go and let's go release her. Release Kathy. That want red smudge. And luckily the truck isn't too far away from the house. That's the relic we need. That was the shadow I've just run into again. Right. Need to wait until on the smudge stick we see flames like that. And we just have to follow the orb with the smudge stick lit. Kathy.
I would like to acknowledge Kathy Defoe's presence. I lost my train of thought.
Okay. We want to put that down. Okay. Try that again, shall we? Yeah, you see how the dots change colour? That's when we know there's a ghost walking through it. So you can use that to try and get temperatures as your evidence. Right, so it's Kathy Defoe.
I would like to acknowledge Kathy Defoe's presence.
So that name we got from some of the research material that we collected.
I know you loved being a mother and every bit of your family. You may be surprised to know you have passed because it happened very abruptly.
Yeah, she shot everybody. Denial?
You don't have to relive these memories anymore because you can pass on and be in your family's embrace eternally. Wow, I took a photo of a ghost.
Yeah, as you can see, it's very, very, very jittery when I'm using the camera. Right. That's you released.
I should double check I have the relic before I leave.
What we need to do now is shadows, voices, shadows in bedrooms. So just waiting to see the shadow. We can get a photo and get some voice lines. Yeah, so as you can see, the stream is quite stuttery when I'm using the camera. When I'm not using the camera, it's absolutely fine. which is a shame. It used to work fine. It used to be great when I first started doing these. I don't know what's changed recently. So we've got a photo, we've got one piece of audio, MF and if I can help it, I don't like to go out the house without getting full XP. And where are you? Yeah, you're so vocal to start with. Very quiet. Come on. There's some baseline ambience kicking in. I mean, that laser pen's, like I say, is great because when it changes colour, you know the temperature's changed. The temperature reading. It's also clever how it's giving off sort of blank spots when it's hitting objects. Where are you? One of the things it says, voice heard in most rooms, shadow in bedrooms. Not playing the game. Should have got those voice lines earlier. What have you been up to tonight, Drew? Anything exciting? I'm toying. What I might do, might go play with the spirit box a bit. We got a parabox and a paravox. Play with the parabox for a bit. Try and help. See, what we've got on the notes so far for audio is one piece of audio evidence that can't be explained.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Now you can use EVP
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
on the parabox. And that's certainly less intrusive
why
than
I'm
it
here?
was.
How many people are here other than me? Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here?
She's not wanting to play tonight, is she?
Why are you here?
She was active to begin with.
Can you tell me your name?
She's not wanting to play. Really does seem to not want to play tonight. Since releasing Kathy, she's further back in towards the bedroom or the bathroom? Sort of around here, maybe. No, she sometimes wants this bit.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you
Really?
would like to tell me?
What, even downstairs in the basement?
Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me? Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here? I feel like someone might be trying to chat.
Wow. There you go. So we got some kind of response. The kitchen. See what it says now. Still says there's only one piece of audio data. So you can collect Paravox and Paravox. In fact, I'll use the Paravox. The Parabox is good because you get longer answers. So it's less open to interpretation. But the Paravox, you can sometimes get answers just by walking around. You just have it switched on. Might get just pick up random words. Can be open to interpretation. See, normally Conrad will write down anything that is taught something. On his notes.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
But because it's not a recordable device, you tend to have to get a lot.
I feel like someone might be trying to chat.
Interesting. because the Parabox and Paravox are not recordable devices, you have to get a lot more examples of evidence before it makes a note on the paper notepad. There, look. Definitely there. Either gone into the kitchen or she's gone to the bedroom. She should show herself. Quite like standing back where I can see the view of both doors. Come on. Come on, Shadow, please help me out here. I'd like a photo and I'd like some more audio if I can. Kind.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Try some of the other EVP questions.
Do you know why I'm here?
Thanks, Ideal. Thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you again soon on the stream.
How many people are here other than me? Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here? Why are you here? Can you tell me your name?
He really doesn't want to talk to us. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Can really do with her manifestation noise as well. That'd help. We've now some audio evidence that can't be explained. I promise, if you give me your photo and the rest of your audio, I will release you next time I come and visit. I promise. Is that a deal? Do we have a deal? Over here. Don't get in your way. Have a deal. Try another.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
It's interesting how it said us. There's obviously more than one ghost.
Do you know
here.
why I'm here? I'm convinced someone or something is trying to communicate with me.
separate. What does that mean? That's what I mean. It's a bit ambiguous and open to interpretation on there. Where the parabox does sometimes give you better answers. Something's going on. Another one.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
It does seem that the further you go into, certainly going into more into the centre of the house, you seem to get more activity
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
just by staying in this corner. I'd like a picture of you. Then we'll record you running away. Is that okay? Can we do that? I thought it was supposed to be photogenic, the shadows. Come on. Come on. Please be kind. Walk from the kitchen to bedrooms, or bedroom to the kitchen. Can you do that for me? Once I've got your picture and there's your interaction voice line, then I'll leave you alone and I promise we'll release you soon. How's that for a deal? Do you not like having the pen light on? Is that what it is? Let's put this down then. Go pick up the laser pen. Oh! Hello. Wasn't quite what I wanted. Could you turn the light off for me, please? Oh, no, don't worry, Billy. Do not worry. You get plenty of rest. Go get some rest. At the end of the day, you could always catch it on VOD if you want to watch the rest of it, can't you? You go get plenty of rest. I'll speak to you soon. Oh, thank you. Show yourself for me. Be really, really good. I don't want you to switch the light on. You turn the light off and show yourself. All I'm after. All I really want is just a photo. Thank you. I know you're there. Be nice to see you. Now you can switch the light on. Yes, I know you can do that, but I want to come. I want you to come and show yourself. Really nice. Come on. Yes, I know you can play with the lights. It's not the lights I'm after. Would you like me to ask more questions? Is that what you want? No? You want to come and show yourself so I can take a photo? No? Oh, we've got a significant amount of evidence of paranormal activity for the audio. I'd like a photo of you though. Photo and one more sound. Yeah, I know you're playing with the lights. I know you like the light switch. That's not what I'm after. Come on. Give me all your evidence and then I can release you. Peace. How does that sound? Is that what you want? No? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna ask you some more questions. Is that okay?
Can you tell me your name? How many people are here other than me? Why are you here? Do you like the current family living here?
I must admit,
Incredible. I really think this ghost is trying to tell me something.
you like the family living here, daughter. That isn't the shadow that's giving me that. That to me says that that is the demon. The demon has possessed daughter. Hmm. You know what? Go. Go. We'll come back with just the shadows notes. Try and get it to manifest again. We can use a couple of pieces of equipment to get temperatures and EMF. really not sure who the shadow is. I don't know what the name is of the ghost. Whether that could be Rhonda. Shadow could be Rhonda, maybe. Okay, so shadows. Woman's voice in almost every room. No, we want bedroom. Shadow in the bedroom. Put the disembodied voices in as well. What does it say? Oh, Kathy died suddenly. That's Kathy. Rhonda, a 28-year-old woman charged with shooting and killing her family during a brisk spring evening. Police responded to a call. When they arrived, Rhonda was found on the sidewalk in front of her home with a lever-action rifle put on her pajamas. On approach, she appeared to be unconscious and cold. Regained consciousness while receiving first aid. Began lashing out in a roar of curses and screams. Dated. One officer reported he could feel the house rumble but chalked it up to a nearby train lines. Oddly enough, the train had been down for maintenance that night. Also, the doors into the home would not budge even though they were seen to be unlocked. The officers eventually broke the front door down and searched the interior of the home. They were not prepared for what they found inside. All of Rhonda's family was murdered. Which was by Rhonda's side. When the officers arrived, victims were all lying motionless, face down in their beds, barely disheveled. The Defoe family was considered courteous and caring for the most part. Mr. Defoe was a banker for New Idlon, very trustworthy handyman. Mrs. Defoe was a homemaker. Hannah, the youngest child, their daughter Rhonda, had an introverted personality, but still had a circle of friends. Allegedly, after settling to their home, Rhonda became ill. Not a true sickness per se, but a mental break, the father once put it to one of the neighbours. The neighbours gossiped about Rhonda dabbling in witchcraft. Oh, so satanic rituals with her friends, which was the catalyst of her illness. So Rhonda basically was that would be linked to the demon then. So that's not what. Can't do anything there. That's the demon. That's the demon. That says, whose puzzle could this be? Christine thought she could feel a presence in the basement. She could have sworn she saw a shadow moving back and forth in the corner of the utility room. Utility room. That's got to be downstairs. Yeah, that's got to be to do with the demon. Somebody had anger issues. So I'm guessing that must be Rhonda then. Because I'm guessing that's meant to be Kathy and her husband, Rhonda's brother and Rhonda. And she killed them all. I do wonder if Rhonda is the shadow, you know. Try that. We were still missing 2 voice lines and a picture. That's what I'm really interested in. Yeah, is the voice line.
I've released one ghost. Still a bit of work to do here.
So let's go set up Right, let's give us that. And the camera. We'll take the EMF pod and the laser pen. I like working with those. Set up laser pen. Set up EMF pod. Set those. And then it's just a waiting game then. So it's just a literally gonna stand in the middle of the room and wait. REM pod goes off, EMF from it. If they can also get EMF possibly from when that goes, when the dots change. Well, leave you to be Rhonda. Oh mate, Rhonda and Kathy, they're only apart from obviously CC, who is currently
These temp readings are unusual.
going downstairs here. Stopped at the edge of the stairs. Wasn't prepared for that. We get one bit of temperature. Did. Wonder if it's worth moving. Oh, that made me jump a little bit. Putting the REM pod back here. Still see it. That I'm standing on the couch with my muddy boots on. Really rude. Needs must. Wait for the dots to change colour. Wait to see if that REM pod goes off. Hopefully we'll capture something. See, normally I'd be able to put the automatic camera down. but because it's causing too much stuttering on stream when I am streaming, then I'm trying not to use it as much. I'm gonna wait it out. Come on. Right, I might just oh, that's the air conditioner. Right, so normally I have camera at number 2. No. The audio recorder at number 3. These are number 4 and 5. That's better. The temperature. Way on. No, nothing. MF out here. Oh, that's the fridge. That is the toaster, maybe. Remnants of the fridge. Plug socket. TV unit. She's being really stubborn. She's being really stubborn. Shadows are meant to be the most photogenic ghost. It tends to like to manifest quite regular. For some reason she isn't doing. There she is.
Wow, I took a photo of a ghost.
And we got a voice
Ooh,
line.
that is eerie audio evidence.
Did you hear the REM pod go off as she ran over it? That's what I was after. Right. Like some more evidence. A little more vocal evidence. Yeah, that's interaction noises, that little scream when she runs backwards. Thing is, now I don't need photo or yet vocal line. What's the betting she'll be more active now? Oh, Was that she went over that suddenly? Might just move that into the room. That's the stereo equipment. Goes in that. See. If I go over there, why is that going off? Must be this system here that's causing a high EMF setup, EMF reading. Can't put it in the kitchen. I'm tempted to put it back here again. Missed it. Come on, Rhonda. I believe you, Rhonda. Tempted. Now we've got the photo. To wander round. Top. Floor. Unless I see something significant. She's now showing herself. Like, for example, I see the dots change colour or something of that nature. Wander around the top floor and the hope that I get a voice. Damn, I wasn't quick enough, I wasn't paying attention. But that's how effective the EMF pod can be. It's like a audio cue when there's EMF anomaly. The EMF is in the vicinity. I heard it go off and I just wasn't quick enough. So it's like an audio cue to get a reading. You know, in a similar way, the laser pen's a visual clue to get a reading. Temperatures. You're out here now, are you? Oh, you're playing with it again. Okay. You play with your lights then. You. What happened? Wait out. That was then. It was the fridge. I think I've got one more line to get from her. Thought I heard the EMF pod going off then. I think I've got that get out line or whatever it is. So,
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
still got a couple of line, at least one line. Got a line for a interaction. I think it's that get out line that we need. Don't seem to be quick enough. Oh no, that's just
These
that.
temperature fluctuations
Yeah.
appear to be normal.
That's the air conditioner. I got it. Please tell me I got it. I got
What
something.
was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Oh, I see. You've been playing the door. I was still missing one line. I do wonder which line it is. That's the
That's
one.
extraordinary audio evidence.
There we go. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna. Now we've got the full stuff. We're gonna go. Oh yeah, math. No. Oh, we have got a bit of temperature. Got lots of audio. And we've got a photo. Right. Let's go and release her. Blue for the shadows. No, we don't want any notes. No, I'm just going to release her. Jefferson. So it does look like that could be Rhonda because it's got the Ouija planchette by the looks. And we know that Rhonda was the one that was doing witchcraft. He was the one that killed her family. So, we'll get you, we'll get you. Oh, we need the smudge stick. I know I've not got the photo for the demon yet. Okay. So, the EMF meter. Please get the EMF readings off the relic. You can use the camera to get the photo. I do wonder if the demon is down in the basement. Not the demon, the relic is down in the basement.
Looks like this is a normal EMF reading.
Normal EMF read. Okay. Oh, maybe it was the... Might have been this box leading through the walls. Got to try and... This is like the utility area. Seems to be getting a bit of stuttering again. There we go.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Okay. We'll start upstairs with... Yes, I know. I'm going to release you, don't worry. This bedroom. You promised I would release you. Not in here. It was in this bedroom.
I would like to acknowledge Rhonda Defoe's presence.
This attachment was the
Your dealings
planchette.
with your Ouija board created something beyond your understanding. I know you were just curious and never meant your family harm.
Really?
Your possession resulted in your family dying, and your grief held you accountable. Your family is at peace now, and they love you. Please let go of these memories and be with your family. The family who lives here now will be safe. I am helping them. Incredible. I captured a ghost on film.
There we go. And she's released.
I need to ensure I put this relic somewhere safe.
We got a little bit of information. So we've just got to get the demon's photo, but we'll do that another day. Doing well tonight. That's 5 ghosts we've released. I thought I got both readings for the EMF. Oh well. Got Rhonda's shadow. Right. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Going to have a look at the notes and some of the information about the lighthouse. Take a quick trip to the lighthouse. So you can see what we... So, here we go. We have... I would like to extend an offer to you to come and investigate the Bar Harbour Lighthouse Maritime Museum. Sure you are familiar with numerous claims about the lighthouse and surrounding grounds being haunted. I, along with most of our staff, have experienced something chilling and unexplainable during our time working at the lighthouse. Whether it was hearing shrills in the Hurley house, seeing shadows briskly moving about the lighthouse stairwells, feeling full of dread while being in the barn at night. Seems there's a wide range of stories we all collectively have. I won't go into too much detail about the history because I'm sure you know more about this stuff than I do. First claims of paranormal activity started in 1835. Dylan Hurley became Wiki. Undoubtedly, these ghost stories became exaggerated when the tours started during the Novak family's tenure. Stories further deepened a few years after the lipstick killer was apprehended. It's terrible what happened to those kiddos. There's no shortage of ghost stories about them. I think I can speak for all the staff here. We would like to see if you're able to find some evidence validating our experiences. It will be most convenient for us if you could investigate on a weeknight. This is our busy season and weekends are especially busy. Lighthouse will be completely vacant so you can investigate wherever you wish. The visitor centre and the gift snack shop will be locked up. Additionally, if you find retractable belt barriers, please be respectful of them. There are several locations we have moved them back so you can investigate more closely. So, let's see what we've got in the wiki for the lighthouse. We got the first keepers. After the war for independence, the city entered a reconstruction period. Delamore Irving and Douglas Murdoch were the first Bar Harbour lighthouse keepers. Housing on the west side of the George II. Hold on. Admiral Irving scripted the culmination of his hatred for Douglas Murdoch on August 7th. They are witnessed Douglas beat George to, as I believe, death. Douglas, a lazy and spineless hypocrite, felt it necessary to beat him because he was delinquent of his duties. I'm full of regret at not being able to stop the whipping sooner. The only redeemable act I can contrive to ensure that tonight will be the end of Douglas. That's interesting. At the Hurley house, Dylan Hurley became head keeper in 1855. Moved his family into the keeper's quarters, with a dense accommodating house being built adjacent to the light station. Dylan and his wife Deirdre had 3 children: Eli, Jabez, and Isaac. 4 children who sadly died during childbirth from hemorrhaging, and Eli fell over the railing to his death. So we got to know about Xavier and Renee Novak moved their family into the Hurley house and became the new light keepers. 5 children: John was the oldest, followed by James, Joseph, Annie, and Jesse. The oldest were of age, then were required to assist with duties. Renee loved to cook, preferred to stay in the kitchen. If she was not in the kitchen, she could be found reading a book on the floor by the fireplace. The Novaks were known to be social people and grew tiresome with the seclusion associated with the light station. They worked with the City Development Department and started lighthouse tours in 1894. Guests could see the locations where Mr. Murdoch was suffocated, then chopped up and thrown into the sea, where poor Eli fell to his death. Many guests reported being touched or experiencing cold spots. Several guests over the years claimed to see spirits within the early house, as well as inside the stable, later converted to a petting zoo. In 1909, Xavier retired, moved into smaller bedrooms with Rene until his death in 1921. Her death in 1922. A lot in there. Coast Guard. 1942, as the world was on edge because of the war, an enemy submarine was spotted off the coast, city several hundred miles to the south, enough to make the encounter. James and Joseph were in their 60s when this calamity occurred, so James and Joseph were still doing their duties. Coast Guard built a barracks to house 6 individuals deployed to the light station. So I've done that. The 60s and 70s, young couples would sneak onto the grounds along the east side for a romantic evening admiring the view. Surprisingly, this went on for a long time without notice until the lipstick killer's horrendous killing spree was exposed that this activity abruptly ended. Lighthouse was updated again. 8. Coast Guard downsized. 1996, the lighthouse grounds became a maritime museum. The lipstick killer. Spring of 74, a local teen couple reported missing. 2 months later, another couple reported missing. After the third couple were reported missing, Coast Guard, law enforcement, and the rest of the community started to believe something sinister was going on. It wasn't too long before authorities found male victims just outside the barn, mutilated and buried in shallow graves. All murdered males were positioned and disfigured in a consistent fashion, found and cut on the inner arms and thighs. Their fashion resulted in the victim bleeding out slowly over a 10-minute period. Ow, that's horrible. Additionally, the males all had makeup applied to their face, and that's where the lipstick killer would derive from. Assuming that all female victims' clothes was discarded in a cave along the shore. Total 13 teens were murdered over a 3-year period. Aaron Learman's defense lawyer tried insanity plea. Part of their strategy outlining the voices Aaron consistently heard stated a female voice was consistently in his head and forced evil thoughts on. He also stated that during these ritualistic murders he would go into a trance, disrobing the female victim and black out, not remember killing them. Lovely. So there seems to be a hell of a lot going on at the lighthouse. So let us go visit the lighthouse and have a, not so much collecting evidence, but just so you can see the location, the size of the location. I don't know a lot about the lighthouse. I've seen a couple of little bits. This could be taking us a while. But again, it's incredibly detailed. You would expect.
First heard about this place when I was a kid. It's unbelievable I'm actually here investigating. This lighthouse has been around for almost 200 years and has a history that aligns well with being a haunted location. I'd love to find evidence specifically identifying the spirits allegedly haunting.
Look at the light.
I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence.
Look at that light. Okay, so got quite a large, again, quite a large area. Like a little picnic area. Lighthouse itself. House here. Is through to lighthouse all the way up there. Door open. Does. Bit of a back area. Then, how far does this go? Walking through the woods again. That can't be good. Okay, so you can't get that. Keep going this way. Oh, we're back to the... Oh, so I see. It stretches all the way around. Yeah, because there's the lighthouse. Stretches all the way around because there's the back of the van, look. There's the van over there. Interesting. But I know there is a lot of ghosts in here. That's shut. That's shut. This must be the gift shop they're on about. Nice, we've got a little fountain. There's a ton of detail in this play park. Oh god, not the play park. Oh my goodness me, that is giving me chills already. Oh, I think, yeah, they said that this was shut. Play park. I mean, I have mentioned on the Discord how, how creepy a play park would be. Just to be able to go round and all of a sudden you'd hear creaking of swings. There's the barn, the petting zoo. Look, we got animals. Pigs in that one. So we've been around there. As you can see, it's quite an expansive location again. The Hurley house, I believe. Right. Interesting. Obviously, you've got upstairs as well. Yeah, I'd say that's bolted shut. I mean, like I say, I have. Yeah, I thought that was a shadow. Then it's not. It's the fountain. I think you can get in here as well. The office and what have you. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting trying to investigate this place. But for now,
Perhaps I should try and get some evidence before I wrap up.
we're gonna wrap up for tonight. We shall head back to the office. Head back to the office and call it there for tonight. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been a fun one. We've done a lot of work. We've got where I want to be. Hopefully we'll be back Tuesday with more of the same. We'll start investigating the lighthouse. So until then, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye.